Chasing new.
Back with another episode. You know what it is. It's KG Money Green. Who I got to the left-hand side of me?
It's your boy Kato the Don once again.
And to the left-hand side of him, who we got?
We got Download the Connect.
And we're back. Ooh, I almost cut you out. My bad. Say it one more time.
We got Download the Connect. What's up?
Yes, sir, Ski. And we're back with another episode. Actually, this is probably going to be the last episode we do this year. You know, we done, what, like 25 episodes already? But look, we had to bring a special group, special guests. We all from Atlanta. And the name, it got Atlanta. But it's something new about them. We got New Era to the side.
Yes, sir, Ski.
New Era.
Yeah.
I'm 1/3 of New Era. Bosco, Yo Bosco. You can find me everywhere at Yo Bosco. DJ, producer, influencer. I do it all. Whatever you need, I'm there for you.
And man, you heard my boy, man. Another 1/3 of the New Era. It's your boy, My Nasty. Videographer, photographer, content creator, influencer. We do it all. We don't like to put ourselves in no bracket. So, you know what I'm saying? New Era.
Facts. And now, you said, so it's 2/3 here.
Yeah.
We missing 1/3. Who's the
last
1/3?
third is Kid Cody, Cul-de-sac Kid.
Shout out to him.
On
He's
the way.
on the way.
On the way.
You know what I'm saying? He getting that paper, so he's on the way.
Facts. So first question is, how did y'all even come up with the name New Era, though?
Shit. We came up with that name kind of like literally while he was DJing at Zari. He DJs like all the time. So like me and Cody were like brainstorming like, damn, like we did the cypher the first annual year. We're like, bro, what are we gonna call this shit? Like, and we didn't want to come up with no corny name, like, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of like just rolled off the tongue, and we just went with it, kind of like just brainstorming it like at Zari, like in the club, literally.
But explain to the audience about the cypher, though.
So the cypher is pretty much to highlight up-and-coming artists in Atlanta, underground type of vibe. And we just want to, like, bring artists to our, like really give artists exposure that are not, like, highlighted right now. So, like, our last cypher, Surf, going crazy. I forgot. We had, like 6 other artists on there, but...
It was lit for sure.
For sure.
But it's like a platform for real to, like, not even expose people to the artists, but to expose the artists to the people and be able to find, like, new people in different avenues of ways they could have their music do more for them and they could do more for their music.
Big facts.
So are you able to explain to the audience what was the process of creating a cypher? Was it easy? Was it hard? Or did it come natural?
Nah, it was pretty difficult. It was a lot of moving parts, a lot of people moving around, having their own schedules. Like I got my own schedule, Mike got his own schedule. So getting it all together for like one day to be like, you know, good. It was a lot, but we got it.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of moving parts, like he said. I feel like the most difficult part about the cypher was just making sure it was authentic and like new, cause you know, I guess we're gonna shout out Double XL. No shade, but shade. But Double XL has already kind of done something like this, so we kind of just want to put that New Era spin on it, like our own little pizzazz. So we like are authentic and original type shit. So yeah, that was I feel like the hardest part, just coming up with like a new idea, but somebody's already done it, like type vibe. I feel like that was.
So what was the best moment though?
You
had to pick one.
You go ahead with that one.
I'd say really closing it out.
Oh God, in product.
We was doing a lot of stuff. It was a lot going on in that day, and like we really had like a lot of people to manage. So
yeah,
out of the 3 of us, we like responsible at that point for probably like 11 to 12, maybe even 13 people. Right. So we had to make sure everybody was where they needed to be, quiet when they needed to be, loud when they needed to be. Like, we just had to be in depth. Like, it's a bug on my mic, my fault. But like, we really had to be like some real overseers. And when it was done, we was like, we got it done. Let's go.
That's for sure.
So I got a question for y'all. A lot of artists, they want to make it, they want to be out there, they want to get the money, so forth, so on, flaunt that shit, spend that shit, run it up, you feel me? But a lot aren't aware of that management side. So can you kind of explain to up-and-coming artists that are either trying to collab with y'all or even partner with y'all on events, so forth and so on, how it's like to actually manage the direction of what you do?
More like, just to clarify your question, like really like the like creation of, not really the creation, but like how would artists tap in with us as far as like being on New Era, or
how is it trying to stay in contact with these individuals?
Okay.
Trying to set stuff up, get these schedules on track. Like, you know, it's like you said, it's a lot that goes into it when you working, especially with 10 plus individuals in one space.
Big facts.
So how was that like for you all?
Organized, being organized is a big thing. I put on my like to-do list this year, and I want to implement that in like everything we do, especially with New Era, because that has so many like moving parts with it. So right now, what we got going on for our next annual cypher, we're gonna have like an artist link where artists can literally just fill in, like, hey, this is my artist name. Hey, here's my top 3 songs. Submit it to our Google Dropbox, because I started to realize, like, when we was going out, like, for these, like, we've only done 2 ciphers so far, but, like, both of those ciphers, it was a lot of, like, hey, bro, are you available? Or, hey, can you make this day? So just to simplify that and, like, get everything more, like, on the one accord, we're going to do an artist link this year. So artists are coming to us more of we coming to artists. That way, like, I feel like the schedule would be, like, I don't know, it makes sense. Like, people will want to be on New Era, and they're going to open their schedule for us. Like, all right, babe, I can make this day, like, whatever. So I think as far as just getting us organized this year, like, that artist link is, like, what we, like, really been focused on.
And to piggyback on that, like, with the artists, like, we're doing this for us, per se, but we're more doing this for you because it's giving you the platform. So you only going to get out of it as much as you put into it. So if you make it like very serious, and if you make it very like much a priority to be at wherever we're at for this, then it'll turn out the best for you and you'll probably have the best results. But like, to artists who want to do it, just please be able to be there. That's really all you have to do, is be present and show your talent. That's it.
Question for me. So besides the chemistry that y'all have, like, what make y'all like a great team in y'all opinion?
Man, these my niggas.
No cap. Nah, like, back on what he's saying, like, we all grew up together, including Cody. Grew up together, being like kind of like just around each other's like presence. So we already kind of know like do's and don'ts and what we feel in as far as like creativity wise and not. And I feel like that makes us like different, because we already know each other so well. Like, we're not gonna be like, oh no, that was ass, like, or no, that wasn't good, because we like already so blunt with each other, because we partners essentially. So I feel like just us being like comfortable with each other makes like us work together better, like, because we already knowing what's up.
What I can say is I've been knowing them since we was kids. I ain't gonna lie, I've been knowing them since like 5th grade.
No cap.
What I can tell you is that they are very creative, like, in many ways.
Yeah.
I really support these boys. Like, they going very far.
For sure. Shout out my boy Kato the Dime, man. Go follow my boy.
No cap, no cap.
All right, cool. So with that being said, I want to go back to the cypher part, right? Where do you see New Era from a year from now? Is it just sticking in Atlanta? You gonna have a New Era Birmingham, New Era Charlotte, New Era LA?
Yeah, I like to travel too.
I like LA. New Era LA sound hard. Nah, that's definitely one of the goals. From a year now, I could see ourselves just making ourselves a little more broader. I think that's what we've been focused on this year. We still want to tap in with all the underground Atlanta artists who make music, because music is big part of our culture here in Atlanta or just anywhere general. But we want to make it so broad where recently, shout out Cody, he just came out with a song called Beat 'Em Up, and we kind of like did a collab with New Era with this boxer who had a fight, and we did like some TikTok, some reels with him. So just kind of making it more broader, literally like being able to collab with anybody and anything they do, artist-wise or just creativity-wise, like okay, you do you're an entrepreneur and you sell lashes. Okay, New Era lashes, like you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like we try to just get more a little creative with New Era and not box ourselves in. I think that's a big part of like what me and Bosco like want to do, and Cody, like we don't like boxing ourselves in. Like okay, we just do this or we just do that. But like that's how I think that's where the money comes into play when you start getting like broader ideas. Like anybody can collab with us. Like that's crazy. Like for real.
So my question goes to Bosco though. How do you feel being a DJ that also travels around?
DJ that travels, it feels good. It feels good to explore the world and not have to pay for it.
Free food.
Free food, you know, per diem. It feels good. The only thing is, like say, like I went on tour last year for about 2 months. When you're gone, like it's easy for people to forget about you unless you still like. I still had stuff going on in Atlanta. Like I still had my music playing. I still had Manny Supreme, shouting me out, doing stuff for me to make like my name still, you know, relevant. But when you leave, people gonna forget about you. So when you come back, you gotta come a lot harder. Like I had to come a lot harder when I came back from tour because it's like I lost probably like 5 residencies. Like I was in the club probably before I went out for tour. I was in the club 6 to 7 nights a week. Right. Like that's a given. Every week, 6, 7 nights a week. Came back, I had 2 parties. I'm like, whoa. Like so, you really gotta hustle and you gotta keep yourself relevant or put things in place to where you can stay relevant. Like.
These called gym drops.
My music was still in the club. Like the music that I produced was still in the clubs, and the Ayo Bosco was still going off in the club. So I think that was one of the things that kind of kept me into it. I ain't gonna lie. But
I ain't gonna lie.
traveling
he got one
is
of the
good.
hardest tags in the city.
Thank you.
Ayo Bosco.
I would say this though. When he was on tour, I was up in Hampton, Virginia, but at the same time that was happening, and I'm scrolling on Instagram and say Bosco's in Norfolk State University. Explain that Virginia audience for the people.
All right, so I went to Virginia twice. I ain't gonna lie. I had went back with Keisha, light-skinned Keisha, like earlier this year. Norfolk is lit. Like they folks is lit. Like it's a good vibe. It's bottled water. Like I had got some good calls. Hey, you sure it was calls, Bosco? Nah, I had got some good calls about some opportunities out there. So I was really vibing. Yeah, I was in a great vibe in Virginia. And then, like, the people, because I forgot what school we did. Norfolk State, I think. That's the green one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to them. And their vibe was immaculate. Like, we had a good time. I actually went viral off of Norfolk State University, I think. Like, we had a video, me and Keisha, we went viral on TikTok. And I didn't even know until a month later. But Virginia's lit. I like it.
Yeah, that's lit. That's lit.
All right, and Mike. Being a videographer, photographer, explain some of the best moments you've had.
Best moments. Your favorite places.
And toured too.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we both done toured, not just me. Stop playing.
I say best moment probably recently tour for sure, cause like when you go on tour, you see a lot of different cities, and you just get to see a lot of different cultures in different cities too. So it is kind of like make you more like, all right, bet. Like, Atlanta, like, you live in Atlanta so long, you think, like, the world's like this. But, like, nah. Facts. Like, everywhere is different, for sure. So, I would say tour probably one of the best moments, like, recently. Craziest moments probably would say, I would say as a videographer, I used to sneak in concerts, like, coming up.
Talking about used to.
I still do when I don't got passes. But I used to sneak in concerts, like, coming up and shit. And Music Midtown, Me and shout out Taymon, we end up stealing his golf cart.
Bro, you can't say that on the
It's
pod.
late. They didn't catch me. But that's probably like wildest moment. Like I've never been on no like vibe like that, but like it just kind of happened and like yeah. But I would say that's the wildest moment. Like I wouldn't do it again. At 12, y'all watching, I would do it again. But yeah,
Definitely watching. Wait, but before we move on, to go back to that tour piece, really going around to different cities, and being in the music field in different cities, you really see how like other people work and like other people's work ethic, and you can implement certain things that other people are doing in other cities and other states, and then bring it back and use it to your advantage in Atlanta. So that's probably the best thing out of tour. Like I literally learned like that. I thought I was working until I went on tour. Like, folks is really out here working every day. They wake up, and from the second they wake up to the second they go to sleep, they is working. So it's like,
facts.
It made me want to go harder, not just to get my residencies, but even on my producer tip. I'm in the studio every day now. Like, that's just where I live now. So, but that came from me being on tour and really seeing like these people out here working for real. No cap.
All right, so I gotta ask this: for the people that go on tour, right? And what advice would you give them to leave a mark in that city?
In that city?
Yeah, everybody go on tour. You can go on tour, but people still might not know you.
Not everybody goes on tour.
You gotta do some research. You gotta do some research.
Leave a mark though.
Like to leave your real mark, you gotta do some research. Like every city I went to, I would see what music they liked in that area. I would see what slang they used. Like, I would just really study up on and see what they really liked or what appealed to them. And then when you go on stage and you start saying it, they like, hold on, this nigga from here or something? Like, you want to make it feel like
you from that
like
city.
You from
already.
that city. Like, I'm your partner. Like, you know me. Like, I'm from your hood. Like, you should know exactly who I am because I'm saying the same things you saying. I'm playing the same music you like. And it's like, once you do that, niggas be in your DM like, bro, you went crazy, da-da-da. Like, it just be studying the city and really making yourself personable to them.
Yeah, for sure.
So besides touring and personal experiences, what's some entertaining that y'all like to do so y'all can, you know what I'm saying, relax?
Like something that's like we not doing, like working type vibe.
Yeah, y'all not working. Like, what y'all like to do, bro?
Shit.
You go ahead with that. I would say, that's a good question though, cause a lot of creators or like a lot of people that like do like this, like I don't know, entrepreneur lifestyle, feel like they gotta work 24/7. You do, but there's times where you need to like literally like relax and like let your mind like I'm saying ease off, cause you don't want to overwork your body, like you know what I'm saying. So I would say for me, something that like gets me relaxed. Video games. I don't like to play video games a lot of time because I feel like it's a distraction. But video games like Call of Duty, I'll be playing that just to, like, even while I'm editing, I edit for an hour, go play the game, come back, edit, just to give myself like a little break. You know what I'm saying?
Mind you, what I was finna say was I was only asking that because every time I catch them working. Like, I go to their house sometimes. Like, I see this man on a laptop editing pictures. I see Bosco making beats in his room. Like, this man got. Anyway, all this stuff, I never see them free, so I had to ask for myself, like, what do y'all do for fun?
Definitely always working though, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie though, like the way I done made it, my music and doing what I can do that will make my career go crazy has turned into fun.
That's
for me.
Yeah,
so it's like,
that's true.
I feel that.
When I'm cooking up, I literally don't think about the world. I don't think about nothing else but like what's going on in that laptop at that time. And that's what I fell in love with. Like the process of just being able to express myself completely onto this laptop screen. And when it's done, niggas be like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? Like, for real. And so it really becomes like falling in love with your process is one. But like when it comes to actually like really relaxing, I really don't even know, bro. Like, I don't know what I don't even know yet. Like, I don't know what relaxes me. I don't know when I'm chilling or when I'm not. Cause even when I'm chilling, I'm still thinking about. I'm at least thinking about what I could be doing to be like better. Like at every moment of the day. Like I'm thinking right now, it's a studio down like. I am down the street from the studio I work out at. I have an artist in there right now. I'm thinking like, all right, what are they doing right now? Is he cooking up? He need to be cooking up so he can get on this song. Like, I'm always just, my mind's always on go with that shit.
I respect that.
No days.
I gotta find it. I don't know. I gotta
motivational and fun to you, bro. I respect that.
Nah.
Well,
Facts.
I'll say this because I experienced that too, where I'm constantly thinking about what I can do next. But what I had to learn how to do was to incorporate my relaxation into my day. Like, if I'm going to do work, I'll go to some random park, sit down, you know what I'm saying, do my work in the middle of the park. And I'm still outside. I'm still enjoying the area, the day, all that type. You feel me? So I just try to find those little pockets of time because, like you said, I'm always doing something. I'm always moving. Am I really going to be able to vacation?
And that's real. She definitely always moving. You definitely can't catch the briefcase nowhere.
I mean, the perks of a videographer, like, sometimes I like, will go on vacation with people. And it's still, like, I would call it work vacation because I'm really still not on vacation. Like, we are still working. But, like you saying, implementing, like, relaxation with work is definitely a big part of, like, I feel like what creators as videographers or photographers do. If you get booked for those type of, like, out-of-state gigs or even like in-state gigs, like there are kind of like fun events you would call them, or like, you know what I'm saying, events essentially. Like I feel like the more fun people are having, the more I'm working. So it's like you get the best of both worlds, but it's like you still gotta like have that balance. I feel like so you can just like. Cause like this man literally be in the studio every day, but I be telling him like, bro, you gotta chill, like, like every day. Like, Bosco, where you at? Bro, I'm in the yo. But I like that, like, just him like on his shit makes me want to be on my shit even more. So, just to everybody out there that's listening, like, literally just really it ain't no days off with this shit. Like, if you want to make it, ain't no days off for real.
Keep going.
Cause you make your own career. Like, there's no one to tell you wake up this time, go to the studio this time, go do this. Like, everything in this creative space is your choice. Everything is by choice. So if you don't make every choice that will put you in the right position, then expect to be in the wrong position. Okay.
Sheesh. Gym drop. That's what we doing? Gym drop?
No cap.
Shot drop.
Hey, that's another thing we was working on though, like trying to do like more branded deals and like more sponsorships, like with different brands and stuff. Like we've been trying to like get on that type of wave because that's where the big bucks at.
No cap.
Real quick, who y'all like? So for this new era, like who would y'all want to get sponsored by?
Shit.
It
type
could
of
be
liquor
anything.
company.
That's what you know what I'm saying.
Some type of liquor company.
I want to get sponsored by Esplanade,
for real.
Casamigos.
Hey, look, before we even answer this question, niggas gonna say we didn't, but was no cap. The first niggas drinking Esplanade in the city, and niggas started seeing us drink it, and it was like, I bet.
Everybody has that.
There was no one drinking Esplanade. Every time we brought Esplanade anywhere, they like, oh no, it got devils on there, skeletons. I ain't drinking that demon juice.
Skulls on it.
Now everybody want to drink it. Shout out Esplanade. Come
Shout them out.
No, God.
I definitely
No, Kizzy.
smooth drink in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
Yeah, we used to have that shit in Virginia. Okay. So, okay. It's always the bucket list, so we always got to ask questions off the bucket list. I'm gonna keep it simple. I was about to ask some crazy shit. What's on y'all bucket list? I'm gonna ease y'all into it. What's
Like life bucket list?
Life bucket list. What's on New Era bucket list first?
Shit. New Era bucket list, I would say right now we got a show loading this summer. We're going to do like an artist showcase. Bosco, of course, DJing. Manny Supreme, hosting that bit. He don't know yet.
You got a few artists here, don't you?
But we just want to, like, with this showcase, really put all our niggas on or our partners on in the sense of just putting our people on to, like, shit we got going on. But that's a big thing we trying to do for not the bucket list, but New Era. Even this collab right here, we want to do more collaborations with up-and-coming, like, people or, you know what I'm saying, groups that got stuff going on. So I think artist showcase would probably be the, like, top, like, bucket list. And then, like, then we have our artist link we working on as well. And then we want to do, like, more... Get like our Instagram, we're gonna want to do more like influencer, like tap in as far as like this tapping in with, because that's a big part of our generation right now in 2022. Like TikTokers, influencers, like even though everybody in this room might be like on TikTok, but TikTok's blowing up right now. So we want to do like more little creative like stuff that's gonna give everybody exposure at the end of the day. So that will be on our new era bucket list. Like
on my new era bucket list, I ain't even told y'all about this, but it was an idea I had.
Damn.
Look.
Damn.
I want to put out a new era like compilation album with like all our winners or like all our best performers that have come onto like the cypher, and like I'll produce the whole thing if I have to, but like we could have different we could have different producers in, and I would want to put out actual content that is new era featuring, but it's still like another way for the platform to like shine on the artist more, and show like their talent. Like, oh, he went crazy on that song. Da da da.
Like I wouldn't, not a playlist, but like
like a album, a real album.
Nah, they do it.
Like how YSL put out their little compilation.
Free slime.
Like, nah, for real.
Yeah.
YSL twin. But yeah, we want to put out that real project of music. See, like, you know what I'm saying, where that goes.
That's fine. That's all that.
Well, even talking about artists, I got a few artists in the building right now. If y'all want to come to the camera, say something to the mic, y'all.
Teuchia!
Yes, sir.
Dope artist.
Yes,
we're gonna let my boy sit down, speak on like what he got
on.
coming up. My boy TH.
I also know him too. Went to high school with this man. Hop on in, my boy.
Yeah, he got him a shot on him. So Espelon.
Get at him.
Espelon.
Get at him.
We
Tito's
watching
get
y'all.
at us. Don't forget that.
Shout out Espelon, man.
We finna make a song about y'all niggas.
No, it's Teo Chia, Teo Udini in the building, man.
Houdini, man.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
one,
sir.
the only.
All right, so tell the audience about yourself, about the music, everything you drop, where they can find you. What's your
Find me.
style?
Damn, that's a lot.
You gotta ask all the questions
Gotta
though.
answer them. Gotta answer them. Welcome to the show.
Shit,
First of all, what type of rap do you do?
I don't know. It just that shit just come out, just happen.
For sure.
But tell them, is it hard?
Of course, it's
So
hard.
stop playing. Go ahead and tap
Exactly.
in.
Go ahead and explain the process.
What's your
Explain
Instagram,
the
twin?
process.
It's Teo Uchiha with a 3.
Now, how would you spell that?
TA3 UCH
Okay.
HA. Y'all never seen Naruto?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I
I ain't
mean,
no
I
big
have.
fan.
Hold on, say it one more time for the niggas in the back.
Y'all never seen Naruto?
How you spell Teuchia one
I'm
more
not on
time?
that anime shit. Like,
He said Naruto.
Maybe he didn't hear me.
nah.
Uchiha.
Oh, that makes sense. You
Yeah.
far.
For all the folks out there that watch Naruto, you already know. what's
Spell it
going
one more time for the niggas in the back that don't know how to spell.
TAE UCHHA.
But that E is a
3. That's 3
no
shit.
cap.
on. All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
for the audience, what's one song if you had them to click right now that they got to listen to? What would it be?
All of them.
That boy said support me. All of them.
Cap. All right, cool.
That's what's up.
Y'all go fuck with that John Morant though. John Morant go crazy.
Okay, for sure. For
John
sure.
Morant.
Yeah, we actually gonna probably you know what? We gonna with your permission though.
Ain't no copyright. You play that, bud.
All right. I was gonna say. Huh?
That's first show put on the playlist.
Oh yeah, talking about that. Yeah, we are doing the fashion show, and we are doing a whole bunch of different music for the fashion show. We're not doing the traditional
That
fashion
show finna be so.
It's really
big.
called the Infinity Show. So we figure that out. Also, I was saying with his permission, let us play the music as the intro for this episode. You know.
You can't give him the whole thing. Just a little intro piece.
Also, shout out to John Morant. You better play John Morant, man.
No cap.
Shout out John Morant.
No kizzy.
So while we here, I'm gonna ask this next question on the bucket list. Dang, my phone unlocked. Usually we do in the bucket. What's the craziest shot you've did in someone's DM?
The
Yeah,
craziest
yeah.
what?
What's the
Craziest
craziest
shot.
shot you've done?
Like
in
shooting
someone's-
my shot?
Yeah.
In a girl DM?
Yeah. Everybody at the table got to answer that one.
It's finna get spicy like that. You gotta get another
Everybody
sip.
at the table answer that one for me.
Oh.
That got crazy.
That's tough.
I don't
Matter
even
of
know.
fact,
For
I ain't
real.
gonna lie. I
I'll
think
pull
I
mine
know.
up on my phone.
I don't even do
People
DMs.
doing
Alright,
some wild
so
shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Shortly after Quavo posted how he got Sweetie with the little ice emoji. So it's this girl. She work at the club. She was a good looking woman, you know. And I came in her DMs with the black heart. Actually, I need to go ahead and go back to it and just see what it was. Somebody else can go first. I'll be back.
Don't look at
Wait,
me.
you said crazy shot somebody DM?
Yeah, it's crazy shot. You
Shoot
done
your
the
shot.
song. Yeah.
You need to be
Yeah,
here.
exactly. You need.
Mike Nasty, the Nasties for a reason.
Keep it
All right,
down.
so look. I came in the DM with the black heart. She put back the heart eyes. Then I said, text me with the number. And it went from there. But it's slight, but honestly, like, if you ain't like that, you can't do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Crazy
But
shot.
I ain't never come in crazy. I rarely even slide in the DMs. Like, I really be focused. I really don't have time for, like, women. I don't have time. I got time for women. I'll make time for women. But what you gotta understand is, I'm not thinking about
It's not a priority.
no woman. Like,
Yeah,
that's
for
not
sure.
my priority
Not a
right
priority.
now. I am
My
on
boy's
what
on
I'm
a
on
whole
right now. I'm
different
trying to get
bag.
to the money. Like,
Yeah.
like it's a video that just went viral on Instagram. He said, "You'll never lose money. Well, you'll always lose money chasing bitches. I mean, not bitches. You'll always lose money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money." So that's kind of what I live by. I live by that for real. And that's the word of the day.
We chase money on his.
I really don't be have no crazy
Big
DM, but I just be, I'm real smooth
Cap.
with it. You wouldn't even know I'm
What take I
sliding in the
say? Cap.
DMs until it's, you know what I'm saying? But
Till he pop out with your hoe.
I like to keep it smooth.
Mike Nasty is
Okay.
one of them ones. Do not leave your girl around him.
Hey, chill.
Hey, true player for real, like my nigga for real.
I was finna say I don't
Like-
really have no crazy DM. I mean, I got a crazy experience, but not no crazy DM.
All right, tell
Yeah.
us crazy experience.
Crazy experience. I mean, I hopped down on somebody at Popeyes before. Ain't too bad.
Popeyes.
Hey, Popeyes, we need that dip.
And he went to Popeyes for a 2-piece, walked out with a 4-piece. Stop
You know what
playing.
I'm saying?
Probably
Though,
should've said some thighs
listen,
on
bro.
there.
I can't
Thighs,
judge everybody.
legs.
Okay, Shotty was straight. Just because she worked at Popeyes don't mean that
Oh,
was
she
straight.
worked there?
Worked at Popeyes.
Oh, you trying to get that
Worked at
discount. You
Popeyes.
ain't
Hold on
slick.
now.
I
I
mean,
ain't
I
say
did.
all
You
that.
know what he was
I
trying to
did.
do.
That wasn't
I
because she
did.
worked at Popeyes. I mean, bro, I don't go to
did.
Popeyes thinking, oh, I'm finna walk out of this bed with a shotty. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm going for the chicken, bro.
Look, and that's
He
a-
wanted the
care what you
chicken
work.
and more.
That's speaking of Popeyes, I wanted to tap on or speak on like people that work 9 to 5. Like, no knocking nobody that works 9 to 5. I feel like it's more of a are you getting money, or like is that 9 to 5 like, you know what I'm saying, benefiting you, or are you getting something out of that? Like, a lot of entrepreneurs nowadays are trying to like shit on people like that work 9 to 5.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
true.
like that's not like everybody's lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do what you do, or, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. So I feel like just speaking on that, I feel like no knocking 9 to 5s, but just make sure like you working for yourself at the end of the day, or you got a side hustle and that 9 to 5, or you working on your goals. You know what I'm saying? Because a 9 to 5, I can't hold you. Only thing I can say about that is nobody's ever got rich off a 9 to 5.
But the thing is,
No,
when you gotta say 9 to 5, a lot of
9 to
people think
5.
9 to 5, they automatically think a certain type
Fast
of job.
food, or
Yeah,
for
facts.
sure.
Freaking
It's
being a
different
doctor's a
job,
goddamn
yeah.
9 to 5.
You gonna be there all day if you're a doctor.
Big
for sure.
facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Big
So,
facts.
And when it comes to jobs, this is an expression I use all the time in the studio. If, like, so with music in Atlanta, a lot of people want to rap. If everybody wants to rap, and most rappers don't try to listen to other people's music, if everyone raps, who the hell gonna listen to your music? Like, everyone can't do the same thing. Like, you have to find what's for you. Like, this ain't for everybody, bro. Like, music's not for everybody. We've been blessed enough to be in certain situations where music chose us. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't choose to be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna be a DJ today. Like, bro, I was at an event. A nigga said he walked away from the tables, and I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna get on there real quick. And then I found out that that was one of my passions. But music found me because I was already in that situation.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it has to be in your personality to
Passion.
do certain things. Like,
Yeah.
don't try to just do it because it looks cool. Because honestly, sometimes I look at people who have jobs and are going crazy just doing their job, that looks cool to me. People with families that really support their family, like men that support their families and are really about their families, that is cool to me.
Yeah,
like,
say that one more time.
Being a music man outside in the streets, fucking whatever you want to, that ain't really nothing. Like, I've done it before. I've been in this life for almost 4 or 5 years now. It's nothing. Really finding, like, your niche and what can make you purposeful for the world, and then providing to your family after doing what you can do for the world, that's where it's at. Yeah. So find that for you. It's not the same thing for everybody. Everybody's process is not going to be the same. Facts. Find it for you, though. That's hard.
I got so many gems, I need a fucking hat or something.
need a necklace. Put these gems on it. Yeah.
Nah, big facts.
All right. I just got one more bucket list question.
Oh, yeah.
Then we just going to end from there.
Yeah, put on, bro.
All right. If you was on an island,
Things.
what 3 things would you bring?
No, nigga. Can I get 4 things?
You got to get 3, bro.
4 times. Damn. I would say camera, laptop. Wait, hold on. I'm tripping. If we on the island, I need food. Hold on. We gotta run that back.
I'm vegan, so I'm good.
Food. Then we got camera equipment, laptop. We can put that in one genre. You know what I'm saying? And then I would say last thing.
Damn, that's cool.
Okay, scratch the.
It ain't no power on the island. Now, hold on. Does the island have at least one building on it?
Nah, the island is just a palm tree and some sand.
Damn.
Okay, I'm still bringing the camera. What they talking about? Camera, food.
Till that motherfucker die.
And then my
like, damn.
You ain't got no electricity.
I can't recharge this motherfucker.
No, God, not using that bit. But last thing, I would say I gotta have like somebody with me, cause I don't know, like a vibe, like you know what I'm saying, something on the island.
Just
like,
know, Mike, this vibe gonna be the lonely vibe you have for the rest of your life, twin.
I mean, just by myself or with a vibe, so I'm gonna take the vibe. So camera, vibe, food, we good, we Gucci
For sure. Bosco.
I'd probably bring piano.
Okay.
Cause it ain't no electricity, so I gotta do something musically. So
that boy finna be
this nigga laughing
Ray
in the
Charles in that
back. Now, definitely a piano. I'd bring a girl.
All right.
As well.
The vibe.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, if I bring a girl, we can make kids, and then them kids.
Nope.
And I don't know. Somehow we could make a community.
No, sir.
I'm saying on the island, we can make a community.
Oh, he trying to put the kids to work.
Populate. We could populate that island.
Island daycare.
You know what I'm saying? And then we could make electricity, and then down the line, you know what I'm saying, I'm the man who started all these.
The king. Prince Zuzu.
Nah, but third thing. Shit. Some weed seeds. Plant them motherfuckers. Oh. Gotta smoke.
Ain't nothing else to do.
Hey.
Ain't nothing else
You
to
could
do.
have sold the island.
Music, vibe, weed. That's all we need.
Yeah, that's really about it. I ain't gonna lie about that one. I need that one.
Hey, why nobody say a boat to get off the
A
island?
boat.
Cause you didn't give us that option.
Whoever brought
I
us
said,
that, bro.
I said you can bring anything to the island.
How we get to the island though?
I'm assuming that we stuck on the island, so I'm not gonna say a boat.
It's on the hill. You should see my car.
So yeah.
Here go. Mike Nasty is in effect, y'all.
You not here? Where you at?
We're going to get a zoom in on that one.
Yeah. You can park across the street. You park across the street. I'm sorry, podcast. I'm so sorry.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
In the middle of it.
I have a question for the bucket list. Hold on.
That's never
Oh, we got questions.
Never happened. You know what I'm saying?
scared, man. Come on
It's
with
a
it.
new era. You know what I'm saying?
That's never happened.
No, dead ass though. Real question for y'all. I know y'all got a fashion show coming up. Y'all been doing podcasts. Y'all been on y'all thing. What's next for New Era? I mean, not New Era. The bucket list. Like, what bucket list does the bucket list have?
We got some crazy stuff coming.
Y'all can say like maybe like two things y'all got on the bucket list.
I'm sticking silent. I ain't said nothing.
They think we finna
I
take
mean,
their
I can say
ideas.
first one thing. This year we did get a whole bunch of new members. At first, if y'all remember, it started with just me, Chase, OZ, and Dunlap. But we got a whole bunch of new members now.
Hello.
Kato the Don.
You did. You know. I'm right.
Shit. We expanding to a different state coming soon. We'll let y'all know what state that is.
So it sounds like some out of state type situation.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
But just know
Festival?
Virginia will be here though.
Festival?
We got a few states.
Okay.
But when the state happen, y'all gonna be like, damn, we should power right now. Yeah. And then what else? What else we got coming?
I mean, we got our own version of a warehouse coming.
Oh yeah, I could. No, I'll drop something we doing in December. Yeah.
Hold on. That's too far.
It's too far. Nah.
They real
Yeah.
secretive.
Wait
they
till
got
it
some
get cold
real,
outside. Don't spill it too
real
early.
plans.
We got a lot of stuff though.
Real nigga.
All right,
no.
wait, hold on. So let's drop the announcement for December at the fashion show.
Boom.
There you go.
Yep.
Till we continue.
But y'all definitely gonna be invited to what we got in December.
For sure.
Okay, bet. Yeah,
I'm
we
there.
there. And like,
Come best dress.
let us know about the fashion
Ooh,
show.
that was
That's the best hint right
Let
there.
us
Come
know
best
about the
dress.
fashion show, cause you know I've been doing castings for like models and stuff. Like I literally been building a little modeling team. So if y'all need like
Yeah, tap in with the fashion show.
really models for the fashion show, we can tap in. Even I want a model. I can't hold you. Like me and Bosco been modeling.
Yeah,
too.
model-
I mean,
Mo-
we released the
model
application
season.
already, so we can
Yeah,
show
For real?
Yeah,
Link in the
I sent you
bio
the
on
application.
everybody's page.
But,
Yeah, get on that, please.
I even talk about what the fashion show is, and then we'll wrap about that. It's called the Infinity Show. Never before, I've never seen somebody do it. Usually you see a fashion show, you walk in a straight line. We have the Infinity Show where the audience is going to be sitting inside the circles of the Infinity. And every time you turn, it's going to be fashion coming around you. So
Wait. So the audience is spinning,
So-
or is the model spinning?
So right now, this is the audience.
Okay, bet.
You got the two circles.
Let me see what that is.
You're gonna have the fashion people, where the models coming around like this. So every time you turn,
It's gonna be
you gotta
something
see
different.
clothes.
That's hard.
So it's called the Infinity Show.
And it's Infinity
So-
sign.
So any date for the fashion show? Look, I became the interviewer. Goddamn.
Nah, for real though, on August 18th, you know.
Nah, for sure. Cause you know what I'm saying. New Era all about promoting like shit that's coming up. So I want even our our audience to know about what they got going on, what y'all got going on. That's like the big part of New Era. Like love putting on our artists. Speaking of putting on, is it cool we bring Manny in real quick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Manny Supreme, come on in. Go ahead, give yourself an introduction. Say who you are,
Before
what
I
you do.
introduce myself, I want to say kudos to y'all. I like how all this running, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
I've been on a couple pod where I ain't never. Well, I actually been with him. I've been on a couple. Only one aired, and only one actually was successful. But just y'all chemistry, dumb hard.
For sure.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
And we all say appreciate at the same time.
If y'all don't know me, I'm
What's
the
your
most-
name,
Like
twin?
it.
Well, my government name. Should I say
No,
the
no,
go-
no,
Not
no.
the good. Not the
Tripping.
good. Okay, I'm a
You ain't
chill. I'm
gotta
a
go that
chill.
far.
What's your
What-
stage
It's the
name?
You ain't gotta
Espanol.
go
What's
that
the
far.
shot called? Espanol.
Espelon.
Whatever it is, but it's the most energetic entertainer, Manny Supreme.
Pay me that cut right quick. I'm about to goddamn brand.
Turn him up for the one time.
What your name is?
Manny Supreme, Hot 107.9 Zone, you know what I'm saying? Biggest host, biggest radio personality coming straight out of Georgia State. Southside, you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
him.
You said who's on?
Hot 107.9.
You said Hot 107.9?
The biggest, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right, for sure.
So,
Crazy.
but his family, though, you know what I'm saying? Just to attest when he was out of town. And I ain't gonna lie, Michael was a big help with this too, especially in Zari. Like, that's when I really felt my brand change because I was like, okay, Bosco done helped me get into the club. I was literally
Sure.
fighting, like swinging, like nobody was giving me a chance, like sneaking into the club to host, like you feel me? And I'm like 18, I was like 19, so it's like Bosco was the one. Like I had a couple of big homies, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who helped a brother along the way, but this black man with dread sitting next to us, like literally was like him.
That's
And
what's
it
up.
went to he was like, listen to me. Everybody else was like, all right, for sure.
So what made you want to host?
Bro, what was crazy is everything started with YouTube. And so even when I was younger, I used to like MC like my graduation events. But funny enough, I will always get in trouble like the day before, so my teacher would be like, hey, and that would be enough like for me to be all right, I'm gonna chill. But it was always like a passion of mine. But it was like once my circle changed, like that's when I was encouraged, and I was like, okay, boom, because it's like we at the age now where it's like either you're doing something or you're not. But it was like as I was progressing and I was like fighting, like, okay, I'm trying to do this. Like Mike said, no shade to the people working 9 to 5s, but the people who I was aspiring to be like, I'm like, they only hang out with a certain group of people. So it's like you can only, you feel me? And like Steve Harvey said, what's in your dream and your imagination may not be in that other person. So it's like if I'm working to see this amount and have my family live here and be able to put Sko on a private, y'all on a private, Mike on a private, Tay on a private, I got to be doing this with these people. I can't be sitting down here talking about what the Hawks doing or what it's cool.
Facts.
Send me my, we get a deal with them. Not just sitting down, just BSing. So, it's always been a passion. It's like, I'll just appreciate the people who, even y'all, man, just let me hop on real quick. But, it's always
your
about.
circle will take you a long way.
New era.
Now I got to get my spiel. This nigga right here is literally the most energetic entertainer. He's one of the funniest niggas I've ever met in life. Like,
thanks.
Bruh cannot do nothing and still make you laugh. Like, it just don't even make sense.
Thank you,
Look,
man.
he good at what he do. He work hard
bro.
at what he do. And he's ready for whatever's coming. Whatever challenges is coming, he's ready for them. And he's going to do it with character. And, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
Damn.
Hey, Spicy.
He going to do it with character. And that's what we built as a group. Like, our friend group is built on character. Like, if you show your character and show that you're really ready and ready to experience the traumas and crazy parts of life and the club. Like, bruh came into the club. Like, the club sucks. Like, illegally. When we really talk about, like, business in the club sucks. Yeah. But he came into the club with a smile on his face, just like I did, making sure everybody was positive, just like we. Like, and then he turned his situation into something different. Like, he is a radio personality now. Like, that's not no small thing, bro. You're a radio personality, bro. On Hot 107.9, one of the biggest. Come on now, stop playing.
That's real.
So to the artists, explain how you like being a radio personality right now.
It's crazy because, like, I ain't gonna even do no long spiel because everybody say I'm like a preacher because I like say the main point, tell you the Bible verse, then explain why the Bible verse good. But in all honesty, glory to God, I was an intern at Streets 945 first. I go to Georgia State and
Bethel.
We out the streets.
Shout out Bethel, man. Good people.
Shout out Bethel.
So, and crazy enough,
we out the streets.
No kidding. Bethel was one of the first people because it was like, and I was an intern, so it's like, when you an intern, everybody like, go get my laundry, go get my coffee. I was like, all right, bet. What else you need? Like, and I was just like showing them. But then at the same time, I was doing YouTube because that's what I was doing in high school. And see, I was doing YouTube before it was cool. Like, everybody trying to do blind dates. Like, I did a promposal prank. That shit got like 1,000 views in a week. And I told my mom, I'm like, bruh, I'm never not doing this. Like, because it just inspired me. And plus, it showed me, like, if you're organic yourself and you bring something different to the table, like what y'all doing, I've never, like, that is hard. It's like, that's hard. Like, when you got your own idea and you push your own agenda and you got real organic people around you, you can do anything. So as I was doing all that on my college realm, I was experiencing the radio world. But what I realized in Atlanta, radio and nightlife kind of go hand in hand. So, just to go off, not to a tangent, my first night ever going to a club, it was random. It was one night after the late night show at Streets, and they was like, yo, what you doing? I'm about to go back to the dorm, eat some ramen noodles and call it a night, bro. I go to Opium. Then I go to some other club, and I'm just like, bro, mind you, I just turned 18, for real. I'm like, what is this? But it was like, I felt like it was a space that I could tackle in my own way and bring something new because, like what Bosco said, and mind you, me and Bosco would cross paths, like, what up, black man, and keep it moving. But it was like, it was a couple people, I was like, let me take a note of who this is. Because I was like, I could see them bringing something different to the table. Was at Streets like 2-3 years, left, middle end last year around this time, maybe a couple of months after, and then it was this bare space. And this is what I tell anybody who watching: never be scared to take a leap of faith, because it'd be like, bruh, if it feel like you don't know where you going, God is literally moving your head. Like, I hate to use the bottle, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, just take that leap of faith because you don't know where it will end you. And so, mind you, to get back to the point, I finally told a story where it looped together. When he left on tour, that's when I was like, okay, cool. Bosco got me here. Mike, you know, the gang. But Bosco was gone, but the gang was still here. So I was still seeing my, you know what I'm saying, Mike, brother, shout out, Mike Man. I'd be calling him Mick Man. But I still had the gang with me. You feel me? So it was like, okay, I kind of felt like I had this responsibility to like, okay, boom, somebody help me get in this position. Let me make sure this is the biggest. Shout out to Indigo Team, too. Indigo Team and New Era, really the same. You feel? We got a lot on the way. But it was like, plus I was seeing people like DJ Holiday, who I'm running past on a daily basis, DJ Drama, and these people who, like, I got stopped at Baby Party by DJ Drama. This nigga like, bro, I see you. I'm like, bro, I sat down in the car like,
and Baby and Jada. So
thank you.
Oh, that's hard.
But it's so like, he don't leave shit out.
Yeah,
he be trying to be humble.
I'm saying this to tell the story, like, literally, like, these are some of the, like, DJ Drama, bro, to say the least. Come on. And it's like, you recognize what I'm doing. So that's why I always pour into other people. Like, when I go back to these elementary schools, these middle schools, like, bro, follow what you want to do. You know what I mean? So, boom. When Bosco came back from tour, everything literally shot up. Because around that time, I got on that hot. And then we were still doing the club vibe. And then, you know, we here now. You feel me?
That's what's up.
Doing what we doing.
All right. So now with that being said, though, I'm going to need everybody to come back to the camera that was on the camera.
For the one
Nah,
time.
nah,
For the
nah,
one
stay,
time.
stay.
Nah,
You gotta stay, bro. You gotta
my boy,
stay. We
stay
stay
now,
when we
man.
close up.
Come on.
Yeah.
my boy.
Tay.
Hey.
What you see right now is a bunch of young creators, man.
And look, the people we did bucket list challenge a little bit different today. Usually we cut off 10 minutes, but we had to bring a lot of people in and do bucket lists throughout the show. Yeah. Last thing I'm gonna say is it was a great interview, great personalities, amazing individuals. Again, I'm KG Money Green, who I got to the left hand side of me.
It's your boy Kato the Gun. Kato the Dime. My fault.
And who do I got to the left of KJ?
It's Dunlop to Connect, y'all.
And now, where can they find New Era? Where they find all y'all social medias?
New Era Atlanta on Instagram. Is it ATL?
Yeah, for sure.
So NEWERA ATL. Follow us on Instagram. Underscore after the A on Instagram. Mike, where can they find you on Instagram, twin?
You can find me at Mike Nasty. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, I'm the only Mike Nasty popping. So it's gonna come up.
What's your actual Instagram? Spell that shit out.
Mike.nasty_.
Okay.
The niggas.
Where can they find you, Tay?
Tay Uchia, Tay Udini on the way.
Spell that shit one more time, because I don't know how to spell Uchia.
CA3UCHA.
And when the hell can they find you, twin?
First off, shout out Indigo team.
Shout
The
out
Indigo team on
Big facts.
Instagram. Finna be the new 4P. You feel me? I'm glad.
Hey, yo,
Chill. And then Manny Supreme, MANNI Supreme on the ground.
And you can follow me at YoBosco, YOBOSCO.
One Y?
On Instagram.
1 O.
1 Y, 1 O.
Yes, sir.
And look, Espelon, we are still waiting for y'all.
At Espanol
On y'all ass.
on
On
Instagram.
y'all ass. No cap. It's 2 of them. Hold on.
Bow.
2 times.
The bucket.
Espelon, we fuck with y'all. And y'all should fuck with us, because y'all been getting some fuck with.
And we the latest nigga in Atlanta. Okay.
Boom. And with that being said, the bucket list is out.